Hey everyone, so the past few weeks have been a bit unusual. Mostly since after the last video I had some major surgery and I've been recovering. But over the last week or so I've been getting back into things and marching ahead. So let's go over what's been happening with the RPG. First off, I went back and updated the main character with some new animations, tossing seeds, harvesting, and some other abilities that I decided to carry over from Prelude and Labyrinth. Nothing that complicated, just small tasks that needed to be done and rendered out into their 2D sprites. The good thing is, those earlier games really helped me focus in on some of the mechanics for the RPG, but I'll still be taking things a few steps further to fit with the RPG's main character. On an unrelated note, I also found this great time-lapse program, which should make recording while working a lot easier. Anyhow, after that I went ahead and updated the inventory graphic. Something closer to the one I made for Labyrinth, but still following the styling in the RPG. I also realized we'll need some extra code to handle the switching of characters in the game, so needing to think about switching the character icon and inventory counts, and saving the unlocked inventory for each character, and making the inventory bindings contextually open the correct inventory set. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it should be a good feature and it's important to the story. So there's also the possibility that I might handle it through some scripts when entering a new character. It's just something we'll have to play with down the road. Anyhow, with those out of the way, I began scripting out the intro/tutorial of the game with some placeholder characters, and a small detour finishing up some missing character portraits for the dialogue screens. Fun fact, the intro was actually the one I'd done years ago for the Kickstarter under the custom engine. Though this time the game has a lot more capabilities and creatures and just general mechanics. And the story has developed a fair bit, so it came together in a much stronger way, and now I'm happy to say the game is playable through the intro, though of course still needing some polish. So now that I've done the intro, I'm also trying to gauge the time it'll take to do the same for the rest of the game. Early estimates make me think the full scripting won't be too bad, a couple months perhaps, but it's hard to say what problems I'll run into as I get to more one-off situations and events. This early scripting was also where I'm establishing the final game folder structure and organization. Of course, there are some older scripts and files used in Prelude and Labyrinth floating around, but a lot of those I'll be reworking to fit with the RPG. I have a feeling even with the organization improvements, by the end of putting the game together, the folders will still be a mess. Of course, if I were working with a team helping on putting the game together, it would be a lot more vital to keep it in better order, but since I'm the only one dealing with the folders, it shouldn't cause any real problems. Kind of like reading your own handwriting situation. So, I'd say overall it's been a pretty productive week or so if you ignore all the recovery downtime. At this point, just gotta keep throwing hours at the game and make it all come together. Anyhow, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to sub for more videos and other content I do as the game comes together, or check out the Patreon to help support the development and get the videos early. And as always, thanks for watching.